There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state-of-the-art. There are just certain design choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand. We were hoping that you could shed some light on those.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
It's a new day. It's your time to shine. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment.
Hello there, new guy. Hello, and welcome to the one and only Freddy Fazbender's Pizza. You successfully life, my man, working as security guard for some random, creepy, and possibly more than likely haunted pizzeria with a paycheck that can barely cover an electricity bill. Bravo! Bravo! If you wanted to disappoint everybody so badly, you should have just became a salesman. Now, as you may know, some information has been leaked about all kinds of criminal activity happening within our previous locations. But, personally, I can assure you, the government made it up! Just like they made up the moon landing, or Michael Jackson! Anyway, that wasn't even my main gripe with them. I've had it with them ever since they arrested me for quote-unquote attempted kidnapping. What is that? A man can't offer a child some candy and then take it into his car for whatever the man desires? It's called capitalism! Get with the times, you old hags! Wait, I sort of got carried away there, didn't I? Alright, let's get on with the mechanics exposition. Freddy comes from the left door and you must shock him. Bonnie and she can come from the vents and you must seal those. Righty surprisingly comes from the right door and you must... Oh gosh, check this out, you must shock him too. Oh god, didn't see that one coming. That should just about cover just about everything on night one. Now before Stefan pulls the plug on me, I'll tell you more about my tragic backstory. I was a very lonely boy.
It's a new day. It's your time to shine. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach them the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, you gotta teach them the Christian beat. Anyway, finish the first half without any problem, see? Haha, it's funny, because you might have had troubles completing it, but I wouldn't know. Everyone loves cake. I've lured many children with it. Now that I've got rid of the guy who was after me, I'll be straight with you. The animatronics in this game are evil. Oh, wow. Oh, my freaking god. What a goddamn plot twist. Bet you didn't observe this on the previous night, and for some reason I'm telling you about it at night too. But, anyhow, I know you. All you want to hear are the new game mechanics. Phone calls aren't sufficient. How would people who don't know English understand what's going on? I know the American president tried his best to hide the issue, but I won't stand it anymore. I have rights, god dang it. I'll express my concern as a human being on this planet and try to fix the issue that has tortured our kind since the beginning of time. The gay frogs! I meant, from this day forward, I will reveal the mechanics of the FNAF fan game to everybody, no matter the nationality. Let the revolution begin! Konnichiwa, Tariyosho Doko, Konnichiwa, Yitsu no, further Fredapitsu, Ina, I, Vosako, Odako no, Jinsei, Nishiku, Shimashati, Iku, Ryokin, O, Keroji, the Tabu, Suru, Kotoga, the Keru, Kairo, the Bukamid, the Bukamid, Obikashiyado, Kisayado, Anchi, Sakira, the Shake, Herbo, Mino, Tsunami, Hitoku, Shitabusu. Huh, where did that come from? Man, I need to take my pills more often. Anyway, so Mangle will very silently come at one of the doors. Count my word for it, she'll be as silent as a falling feather. You won't hear a thing. Be very careful because you can really miss her if you're not looking closely. Use the almighty controlled shock on her. Come to think of it, use a controlled shock on all of life's problems. Works great from experience. I want to especially zap Stefan pretty hard right now. Speaking of the devil, the guy who's been standing on camera 6 will come for you tonight. He'll enter your office and you must hide under the desk. I'd beat him up if I were you, but unfortunately God isn't on my side right now. He has left us long ago. Also, there's Balloon Girl that has the exact same mechanic, aka you just hide under the desk from her or something. I'm mad. Stefan, we've got to talk.
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
It's a new day. It's your time to shine. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment.
Insert the cringy no saying hello trope from the previous phone guy here. Wait a minute. I think that was me. Dang. I knew personality disorder was a thing, sure, but I thought only politicians had it. Well, glad to see you're alive. With that, I'm taxing you for the cake I sent you yesterday. Do you think I pulled the money out of some sort of magic hat? Magic tricks are for kids, you dumbo. Now, listen, I've got a warning. What's gonna happen tonight has caused me more PTSD than those bungee zombies that abducted me the other day and made me fight a giant robot. I hate them with a passion! The name's Nightmare Leonardo. It's a cursed computer from the 1990s that was available for use publicly to everyone in one of our previous locations. The story is that a little girl was using it one day when, without a moment's notice, she got rickrolled so badly, she died. The end. Just kidding. From this moment onwards, the computer was possessed by her soul. It looks like an animatronic for some reason, and it hunts the pizzeria to this very day. It hunts it and haunts it. It's a weird scenario, believe me, I know. Maybe I'll tell you more later. The explanation is usually reserved for night guards who live to see the darkness of the fourth night, unlike the 4 children I locked in the pizzeria that one time, but we've got no time to waste now. Nightmare Leonardo brings me a whole slew of new animatronics, so listen closely. Here's the deal, and we'll slip them on a banana beat. To make them this more informative, Mario and Luigi's tutorial music will play. Purple Shadow Toy Top Hat Jackass Freddy will randomly appear in your office as you drop the camera monitor down. Since he lives in pitch blackness, darker than the darkest void, he hates your flashlight even more than I hate bungee zombies. If he appears, flash his eyes, then he'll fade out of reality, just like my chances not to be included in a new musical number by Stefan. He'll come back at some point. He always does. He always comes back. You could say there was another day for you. Next up is Golden Mangle, Lead Degenerate Trash. As if keeping up on all the tasks wasn't enough for you, that jackass will hang from your ceiling like how I hung these children that one time, and she'll begin to play some weeaboo music. It's tied to a magical music box button that will appear alongside you. It just floats there, man, ominously. Keep winding up and she'll disappear eventually. If you commit the sin of not winding it up, she'll swing down and give you a bad time. Speaking from a personal experience, man. Next up, we've got Shadow Foxy. Very original. I know. Stefan probably spent months brainstorming that. At least it's not like the Shadow BB rumor from all that time ago. God, that was the most unoriginal thing ever. Y'all remember the weird purple guy thing that sat in your office? I'm actually getting off track now. Anyways, Shadow Foxy will randomly decide to pay you a visit and pop into your office. Coming from God knows where. When he first appears, you'll notice he's kind of, sort of, glowing. Do not shine him while he glows. He'll commit Sudoku on you if that happens. Wait for him until he stops glowing and then use your flashlight on him. He'll succumb to the pit where it burns. And then there's Fredbear. Yep, he's here too, I guess. Wait till you get to Deluxe where communism is rampant. Rainwater from Topeka needs to be drank. ETC, ETC, ETC. Fredbear is sadly, for me, the least threatening of all these folks. He'll also randomly appear in the office like a no-lifer. Yeah, funny mechanic here, let me tell you. He'll also appear in the office like the no-lifer he is, but you just need to pull the camera up in order to defeat him. How challenging, as if this hasn't been over you.